that subway. But I don't need to call my dog. She just hears when I rev the engine and she'll come. Yeah, this is subway. Well, it's not really subway. It's like a fake subway. Harvest time. That Pizza Hut. Now I'm heading home. I try to variate which roads I take. I don't like taking the same road like too often. Especially if I'm going somewhere and I'm coming home. Like every day I go to the road that I take to go to work is a completely different road than the road I take coming home from work. Like I can, you know, I can pretty much go all the way to work and then come all the way back without going on any of the same roads, because I just go two different directions, except for the, you know, the street that my work is actually on and the street that my house is actually on. Those roads I have to repeat, but I'm not even repeating them in the same direction. Like I'll enter both those streets from opposite directions, going and coming. So actually driving a complete circle without ever having to do the same road twice. There's another white guy. When you're downtown, you'll actually see some white people around. He's got a full-face helmet on, which is pretty good. Surprised. And he's singing. He's singing to himself. He's got his MP3 player on. He's happy. Yeah, you get the odd white guy riding around downtown area. But, in general, I don't see white people around. He's probably like the first white guy I've seen on a scooter in weeks, maybe a month or two, you know. Looking smart, buddy. I gave him the thumbs up. So he kind of like tried to turn into this guy, and then he like got his like grandmother on the back of his mother on the back of his scooter, and he's like 40 years old, and he's trying to like cut into traffic without signaling or anything. Okay, I'm not gonna make it. See, a lot of times I'm riding slowly, I get fucked, like I'll get trapped because I don't have enough speed to carry me through, you know what I mean? But when I'm riding fast to begin with, then, he used the signal light. I'm impressed. Seems to ride fairly well, this foreigner. Better than most, you know. A lot of times, half the time when I see a white guy on a scooter, they're driving worse than the locals. Like, honestly, like complete fucking idiots, the majority of the foreigners that I see are on the road. One time, there was a guy on a scooter, and he was just insane. He was just flying. It was, you know, he had a. He didn't have a full face helmet on. He just, but I don't know. He had some kind of he had just like a little half helmet on. And I was behind the scooter, and the scooter was just insane. It was just flying through traffic, going into oncoming, flying through red lights. Speaking of red lights, this is a red light, and that's a police station. And the guy behind me is on the red too, so shows you, you know, what we think of Taiwanese police. Like, can you imagine if they were in Canada or America, if there was a police station and directly in front of it there was a traffic light? Like, would anyone run the red light directly in front of a police station? No way. No way. In Canada, man, in Canada, if I was, you know, riding my motorcycle on the same street as a police station, like if I knew there was a police station a block and a half down the road, I'd be nervous just being on that road, you know what I mean? In Taiwan, it's like, you got a traffic light directly in front of a police station, and you got people just flying through the red. Sometimes you get like cops standing outside, you know, like smoking cigarettes and whatever, and we're all flying through the red light right in front of them, and they don't care. Why don't they care? Because they do it too. That's the point, you know what I mean? Like, and then, you know, it's like they must feel like idiots when they're giving out tickets, because, you know, they're giving out tickets for something that they do on a daily basis, you know what I mean? Like, talk about hypocrites. Some guys give me a ticket for like running a red light that he's never stopped at before. So yeah, I don't know. my camera's got like 15 minutes worth of film left, or you know what I mean, space, memory. And I'm just heading home, and it's going to take me about another 6 minutes to get home, so I just thought I'd let it record. Not too talkative right now, though. It's hot out. I said that before on a lot of my videos, you know, like when I'm heading out, I'm talking a mile a minute, and then I'm heading back, and I'm like kind of quiet. I don't have my, you know, I don't have a lot of stamina. I'm real entertaining for a short amount of time, and then I just kind of die out. This was cute. Isn't it? It's kind of a wholesome look. Gotta love the big lips. Seriously, big lips are like, gotta be the most important factor. Like if a girl has a, you know, a large chest or a small chest, that doesn't, either way, you know, like, doesn't matter much. You know, big chests have their bonuses, small chests have their bonuses, you know, like a big chest is big and that's good, but a small chest is like firmer and it's more, you know, it's not going to sag or look weird at certain angles. Like, you know, a lot of girls, like I was dating a girl, she was only like 19 or 20, and she had a medium-sized chest, but even with, it was, for an Asian person, it was fairly large. And, like sometimes she'd just be sitting on the bed, kind of with her back kind of crouched or whatever, and her breasts would just be hanging, you know, like they'd be down to almost her belly button, and I'm like, that's not attractive. Just from certain angles, she looked like a grandmother, and it was just like, ugh. And she's like 19, you know what I mean? It's like, well, what is she going to look like when she's like 30 or something? So, yeah, so, you know. So anyways, yeah, like with breasts, you know, big, small, there's a positive side to both. But with lips, you know, lips bigger the better. Jeez. Angelina Jolie, Little Loca. She's got Stevie, what's her name? Stevie Ryan, something. They're good lips. Big lips are it. There's no positive side to having small lips. So for all you girls going out that want to get breast plants in the future, skip the breast plants. Get silicone in your lips. You know, I'm not telling you to do. I'm just saying if you're going to get breast implants anyways, you know, save yourself some money and pain and just get lip implants instead.